Hi, Chris here from Channel X with Lukasz from eBay Ads at the eBay Roadshow in Brighton. Welcome, Lukasz. Tell us, who are you and what do you do?
Hi Chris, hi everyone. I'm Lukasz. I'm a senior partner in ads, eBay Ads. I've been working with eBay for 8 years, since 2015. Now mainly speaking to sellers about eBay advertising solutions, before that with many tier 1 agencies in London and big brands.
Fantastic. So there's two things I'd like to explore today. The eBay Ads solutions for sellers, but also the retail eBay Ads side. So let's start off with the sellers. I understand there's 3 different ads programs available now. Can you just tell us a little bit about them and kind of who should use each type of program?
Yeah, sure. So for sellers, there's a self-service tools available within the Seller Hub or within the partners, 3P partners that they use to integrate with eBay. The general name is promoted listings, and we have promoted listing standard, advanced and express, of which the 2 first ones, standard and advanced, are really great for sellers who are selling fixed price. You must be selling fixed price. And PLX, promoted listings express, are designed for those who are using auctions. So very often for collectibles and unique items that sellers might wish to use as an auction.
And what are the main differences between the standard and express? Is it just the auctions or is it easier to access? How does it work?
They both very easy to access. They both have, well, all 3 products, they have guides to guide you through the setup and so forth. The auction is the main element, but also the setting where they appear. So PLX will be appearing within view item pages, so other listings, when, for example, PLS is across the whole network. Also the model, how the seller pays for it. PLX is a cost upfront, a fixed price set and explained to the customer based on the product that they will be promoting. And PLS, which is really the core of promoted listings, and it existed for over 7 years now, is cost per sale. So you only pay when you sell.
Perfect. And cost per sale on promoted listing standard or PLS, where are my listings going to be promoted? Is it just in search or is it in other places as well?
That's the tricky, well, it's not actually a tricky part. It's a great part about PLS that they appear across the whole user journey. And they also use an algorithm, so they start aligning with a customer's preferences and search queries. So many sellers on eBay, they believe if I use promoted listing standard, I will start having prominent placements on search. Well, that's not only the case. Yes, search is the first point of touch for most of the customers, but then they go to view item page, they go to my eBay section. Promoted listing standard appear also in checkout with relevant listings that a customer is about to buy. Then they reappear in homepage. So there's like over 60 different placements. PLS will appear.
So not just the search page?
Not just the search page. If you want to use this search and if you want to be winning premium slots on search, Promoted Listings Advanced is the dedicated product for that.
So Promoted Listings Advanced, that works slightly different to you only pay when you get a sale, because it works more like search on general internet search engines, where it's you pay cost per click rather than cost per sale. So
yeah.
Just tell us a little bit about the difference.
Okay, so if we take a step back with Promoted Listings Standard, a seller decides what percentage of the final value of the product when it sells they will pay additionally for promoting it. They don't pay for impressions, nor do they pay for clicks. With PLA, sellers get more control of the budget because they set up a daily budget. They also have control of which keywords they like to appear against on different types of matches. Is it exact, phrase, or broad match? And more importantly, they also can negatively target or use their own set of keywords. So they pay per click. So they decide how much they're willing to pay maximum per click. It's a second bid auction, so the second bid highest wins. And you only appear in search. PLA is purely search slots, premium slots on first page of search.
So PLA is cost per impression and premium slots on search. Standard, promoted listing standard, is a much broader across the entire site on product pages, checkout pages, potentially home pages, and Express is mainly for auctions.
Well, you've just made a little mistake there.
Sorry, thank you, please correct me.
It's PLA is not cost per impression, which we used to from the regular advertising on the networks. It's actually cost per click.
Cost per
so
click.
you're paying for the engagement. A customer must interact with your listing.
And that's better.
Yes, exactly.
That's better.
You're not paying for the eyeballs. You're not paying for the presence in none of those products, which is fantastic. That's why I'm a very strong believer of eBay Ads solutions in comparison to other platforms.
And then looking at the wider eBay Ads business, there's some people that can't sell on eBay because they may be selling TV subscriptions or mobile phone network subscriptions.
Like service providers.
Yeah. How can those people target eBay sellers on the platform?
Well, we still have a display solution on eBay, and we still have that unique selling point, which is mass reach. eBay still, well, eBay is constantly growing actually. We get, over 20 million unique visitors a month.
And that's just eBay UK.
Just eBay UK. And it's worth saying actually that any solution that's available in UK is also available across globe because they're universal. The same with PLS or the display advertising. When it comes to this display advertising, it's your standard AAB adverts, so MPUs, leaderboards, squares, but also like high impact. A brand can do a homepage takeover for a whole day and own the share of voice for 100%. And it was actually used by many brands like Vodafone in the past, like BT Telecom, brands that would not be a retailer, if you like. There's more and more retailers or brands that are going to D2C and they start either opening a store on eBay or they start promoting their NPDs, new product developments, to that public that can be their audiences.
And talk to us about targeting. How granular can the audience that these companies want to target be?
Well, when I talk about eBay, I love to think of it as it's like a store, like actually a store, physical store that sits there on Oxford Street or any high street. And if you think about it, it's also a funnel. We can target mass reach through the homepage presence, right? Everyone that comes to eBay, they usually go ebay.co.uk. And next thing they do, they start using keywords or they start browsing through categories. So we have contextual targeting. And then they go even deeper when they start looking in the product that they're about to buy. So not only they see your shopping window that's there on the high street, they get engaged, they go through the doors, they start going to the department of your store that they're interested in, and then I pick up the brand that I want to buy and end up in the till. And that's the solution of the targeting. We can really go granular or we can go really wide. On top of that, eBay has a vast depository of first-party data. And that first-party data is only available on eBay for eBay advertisers. Brands can buy it either through direct, by the classic way of making a booking through IO, or they can buy it through open market or PMP's private marketplace. And we can target based on people's behaviors. Historically, we would create a buyers group or eBay user groups that will be focusing around home movers, home improvements, car enthusiasts, specific brand car enthusiasts. We can actually even say what car the owner has and then target them with a new model from X brand for that particular car. My personal favorite was when it comes to parenting. We were able to target future moms in their final trimester because their shopping behaviors on eBay will be totally different to what they were 12 months ago. And then obviously different child groups, they start selling and buying. Let's remember that our customers, they do both. They sell and buy, C2C business. And we have all that data.
So massive amounts of data. So really 4 different programs. There's the auctions for the Promoted Listings Express. Promoted Listings Standard gives you a wide range across the site. Promoted Listings Advanced gives you cost per click, high visibility in search. And then if you've got a product which you can't sell on eBay, or if you D2C with new product launches, look at the retail ad space.
Exactly, yes. That's it. That's really in the nutshell. And there's constant development of new products. eBay ads are growing, and I would say that we are getting to our premium element time of how we would like to be seen, and we are being seen and appreciated by our advertisers of what we're doing.
So my advice would be to do some experimentation, set yourself a budget, I would start with standard or maybe start with advanced and go from there.
Or if you would like more information, I would advise going to ebayads.com. There's loads of case studies and proofs that the advertising on eBay works and how it works and different ideas how to use it. And then simply get in touch with us.
Fantastic. Lukasz,
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Chris. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.